Busted. Obviously, a narrow 2-1 loss to Kings Lynn here at the stadium today. How are you and the lads feeling in the dressing room after that one?
Obviously, emotionally, we're down. You take emotion away from it. You try to when you're sort of analysing the game and you're looking back at it. But emotionally, everyone's a bit gutted. Obviously, just the way it's happened, really, that the fact that we've had one cleared off the line, then from the resulting corner, they've went through and scored the winner. It's always a tough one to take, but as I say, we'll look at the game back and we'll see how we can improve, and we'll try and use it as a bit of a positive and a bit of a way to push us on for the last stretch of the season.
They managed to get their noses in front through an early goal in the first half. What do you think was kind of missing in the first 45? Because obviously you came out in the second half and were very much on top of most of it.
They were a much better side in the first half than what we were. They pressed us very high. They had a lot of energy. I thought that they came out the traps really quick, and for one reason or another, we seemed that we couldn't really deal with it. But they're a good side, the top of the league, so you would expect them to come out firing. You know, they're in a sort of a race with York at the minute. And then second half, we tried to change a few things. We maybe tried to push Dom a little bit higher up, as we thought that Power was getting joy going down the other side, so maybe tried to push him back a little bit, which seemed to work. I think we worked harder in the second half, as much as I would hate to say that, because it indicates that we didn't work hard in the first half, but we worked a lot harder in the second half. The lads ran more, it showed a little bit more pride. I don't know, first half we didn't seem to want the ball. There wasn't enough people being brave to get on the ball, but second half that all changed, and we showed what a good side we are, and what a good group that we've got.
Second half, obviously, you managed to pull yourselves level through JJ's equaliser. You mentioned before, obviously, you had one cleared off the line as well just before they scored. Did you feel like when it was level that you were the more likely team to nick a second?
It was a great goal by JJ. He's got a real knack of getting in the box and just a determination to score goals, and that's why he's one of our top goal scorers. So it was a great goal by him. Once that's gone in, to be honest, I thought we were going to go on and win the game. We were in the ascendancy, we were pushing forward, we were playing good football as well. They, similar to the first half, how we couldn't really live with them, they couldn't live with us in the second half. So I really thought we were going to go on and push on. Their players start to tire a little bit. You sort of seen us sort of pushing forward, getting on top of them. And it's a bit of a sucker punch. It's a great goal from their point of view, from their boy. I think it was Power who got it. He was lively all game, to be fair, and he's ran the full length of the pitch, and he slotted it past Guff, and there wasn't really much we could do about it. He was very quick, and he got past a couple of players. But it was a sucker punch, and even when we conceded, knowing the characters that we've got in there and the group that we've got, I felt that we'd maybe come back and get an equaliser, but just wasn't to be. That one at the end where GG is just overstretched a little bit. But that's football, isn't it? It's them fine margins that you either win games or you lose them, and today it was just fine margins.
And you mentioned obviously the characters he's having in the squad there. How important is it now that, although it is the end of the unbeaten run, that a result like this doesn't sort of define the rest of your season, because there's still a lot of football to be played, isn't there?
Yeah, well, that's exactly what we've said in the changing rooms. There isn't any time to feel sorry for ourselves, and we need to use this as a platform to improve from now till the rest of the season. It would be a massive sort of shame and injustice to how hard we've worked up to now if we were just to sort of lose that form what we've had. So yeah, we really need to use this and push on and make sure that this season ends with something good at the end of it.
And just finally, a quick word on Brad. Obviously pulled out in the warm up, and Sam Guthrie deputised in goal for the game. What's kind of the situation on him, if you have an idea of it at the minute?
We don't have too much of an idea. He kicked the ball in the warm up, and something happened to his knee, and he couldn't fully extend it. Belly has an idea what he thinks it might be, but Brad will go back to Middlesbrough on Monday, give it a couple of days to settle down, and then we'll find out the extent of it, probably his back end mid next week. But I thought Guff was brilliant when he come in today. He obviously got the call late. He's still done the warm up with the lads, let them blast balls at him for sort of 5-10 minutes, and then he got his mind right. And you know, he's a credit to himself. He's, you know what he's like as a character around the place. Everyone loves him. He puts in the hard work. He helps with the coaching side with the goalkeepers as well. So for him to come in and do as well as he did, it is great for him. Obviously it would have been nice to win the game, but it wasn't to be.